Hello students, how are you? I believe all of you are healthy and happy. We were going through Journey to the End of the Earth and the session was suddenly interrupted. Well, I will continue from the third capsule and it was regarding Students on Ice program, and I showed you these pictures that how the students went to such an stupendous place. They have never seen it. I believe you too have never seen it. I have never seen it. And that you have whiteness, that vast serenity all over on the ground and in the sky. And the penguins, wow. Well, students and ice, here you can see how they are working and why the particular program was initiated, why Mr. Geoff Green included students in this program, that we will learn. I showed you the picture here, Geoff Green in red jacket, you can see the group photograph, you can see. But more importantly, why Student on Ice program is important, crucial for a generation that is growing up, the generation which has to take care of the planet. It is given in your text, the first paragraph I will take. Students on Ice, the program I was working with on the Shukatsky. Shukatsky was the vessel, the Russian vessel, that is the Russian ship through which they went to Antarctica, all these people. Tishani Doshi along with the Students on Ice group also aims to do exactly this by taking high school students to the ends of the world and providing them with inspiring educational opportunities which will help them foster a new understanding and respect for our planet. It's been in operation for 6 years now, that is when the chapter was written. Headed by Canadian Geoff Green, who got tired of carting celebrities and retired. Rich curiosity seekers who could only give back in a limited way. With Students on Ice, he offers the future generation of policymakers a life-changing experience at an age when they are ready to absorb, learn, and most importantly, act. So if the question arises that why Geoff Green included students in the program and not politicians and leaders and doctors and scientists, because the children, the adolescents, the youngsters, the students are the ones who are the future policymakers. They are the ones who are going to bring the real change. They can not only absorb, adopt, but also act later on. That is why he included the children. Because this question has been appearing in the board examination repeatedly, why Students on Ice, the program was initiated, why students are included in it, you need to understand why students are included. Even if we talk about the NCERT book itself, if we look at the chapters in the book, the chapters that you have written, the last lesson, it talks about preserving, respecting one's culture, heritage, language. Lost Spring teaches you that how life is difficult for many children and you are privileged enough to have a wonderful life. You can get education, unlike many. How a chapter like Tiger King teaches us that how whimsical we are, human beings, and for wish fulfillment we are ready to take lives of innocent beings. In the same manner, Students on Ice, the program, includes students because they can actually bring a change. And the last part of the chapter is about walking on ice, an epiphany experience of the author. It is something that we usually cannot do. Either we are not living in a geographical place where we can walk on ice during the winter season, or we have never seen it. But for these people, whosoever went there, especially the students included in the Students on Ice program, our narrator, author, Tishani Doshi, for them it was completely new experience. They haven't ever walked on ocean. Ocean as in the frozen ocean. Frozen rivers we have seen, frozen lakes we have seen, but frozen ocean, that is something unheard of, right? That is why for Tishani Doshi it was an experience which could not be presented very well in words. It can only be felt, but she did it quite wonderfully. And after reading the chapter, what is the conclusion? The conclusion is that if you want to know more about the planet's present, past, future, the Antarctica is the place to go. Why? Because we learn about Gondwana, how the world has changed, and the carbon records can prove that how changes were being brought out in the geography of the world. So Antarctica is the place because it is untouched by human civilization. If we want to know about present, that how the present scenario is changing the continents, especially a continent like Antarctica, where human population is not found. Still, it is affected by the human population living far away, thousands of kilometers away from it. So if you want to learn about that, this is the place. And how such kind of activities can completely destroy the planet and are destroying the food chain, the cycle, the web cycle, the carbon cycle on the planet, and how that can affect the future of not only the human civilization but of the entire ecosystem in which we live. Again, Antarctica is the place. That is why even the life is very difficult in Antarctica. Scientists go there, study, to make the people living in other continents aware what to do and where to stop. Antarctica is not only the end of the planet, but it is also the place which can teach us that these crumbling ice shelves are not only dangerous for the continent Antarctica, but it is difficult. It is going to be very difficult for the human civilization living elsewhere. With this, I would like to close this session also. Thank you very much.